better go out and get him. We have to go out and get Johnny.
Yeah, because there's not
there.
like hundreds of zombies out there. Well,
Please.
a
No,
graveyard
there's
worth of
We
zombies
got
out
to go
there,
out and
probably.
get him.
Right now she's technically, she's really not in her right mind.
We have got to go get Johnny. Please.
Ah,
Please.
she's hysterical.
Yep.
Don't you know what's going on out there? This is no Sunday school picnic.
Don't you understand, my brother?
Calm her down somehow.
Your brother is dead.
No, my brother is not dead.
Sorry.
Oh.
She struck first.
No, I'm on about the actors are doing that.
Oh right. Well, to be fair, with the sound effect, it sounded just a little bit less realistic. Sounded like someone just like slapped a bit of meat.
That could have been a different film.
Like a beef. Well, that's a bit worse. But oh yeah, why did
Oh,
you do
she was
that?
complaining about being hot. Then she gets all hysterical. Oh, we got to go find Johnny.
Hmm.
Because of the obvious threat to untold numbers of citizens, and because of the crisis which is even now developing, this radio station will remain on the air day and night. This station and hundreds of other radio and TV stations throughout this part of the country are pooling their resources through an emergency network hookup to keep you
Do you think
informed
they actually
of all
tuned that
developments.
to a real like
At this hour,
AM
these are
radio
the facts
thing
as we know.
frequency just
An
to
epidemic of
get
mass
that?
murder being committed by a virtual
Because it
army
obviously
of
didn't come in
unidentified assassins.
instantly like at the bit where we want to hear the certain bit of news. It came in just before it, which is pretty good. Like it's usually you get the in the horror film like they get to the radio station or even just any kind of film, they get to the radio station just as the bit they want to hear is coming on. This it's not instant. It's had a bit of explanation and shit before it.
To be honest, I don't think it came over the station. I don't think he was legitimately tuning in. But
That would have been really cool if he had. But like he tuned it, but it may not be on.
Misshapen monsters.
What's that he's got in his hand?
Reaction of law enforcement officials.
Is that
one of
matches or
complete
something?
bewilderment
Big
this
box of
hour.
matches, maybe?
So far we have been
I thought he was like advertising a cigarette company. There was
Oh,
here, smoke
lighter fluid.
redwood.
emergency ambulances are literally deluged with calls for help.
Oh, there's the matches.
Scene has
Just
been
a small
described as mayhem. Mayors of Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, and Miami, along with the governors of several eastern and midwestern states, have indicated the National Guard may be mobilized at any moment, but that has not happened as yet. The only advice our reporters have been able to get from official sources is for private citizens to stay in their homes behind locked doors. Do not venture outside for any reason until the nature of this crisis has been determined and until we can advise what course of action to take. Keep listening to radio and TV for any special instructions as this crisis develops further. Thousands of office and factory workers are being urged to stay at their places of employment, not to make any attempt to get to their homes. However, in spite of this urging and warning, streets and
That's really
highways
smart, actually. Makeshift torch with a table leg and a bit of rag. What was that? A curtain or something? Bedsheet, maybe.
I was saying,
Oh, that poor
light
car.
kept them away for fuck that scream. This is really
Is that a zombie screaming? Ah, the
we
light,
don't
it
like light.
burns! They're like vampires.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've just received word that the
If only zombies were like vampires.
deal with the sudden
We could just turn the sun on.
third of this nation.
But except
Yeah, 'cause that's how
these zombies were fine during the day, obviously.
Members of the presidential cabinet will be joined by officials of the FBI and joint teams behind closed doors. White House spokesman, in announcing this conference, says there will be an official announcement as soon as possible following that meeting. This is the latest dispatch just received in our newsroom. Latest word also from National Press Services in Washington, D.C. now tells us that the emergency presidential conference, which we've just mentioned, will include high-ranking scientists from the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. That's the extent of this latest meeting.
He has
Members of his cabinet,
unblocked the door.
okay, he's unlocked it.
Well, the camera zoomed in on it, which means that is a point of focus, right?
Yeah.
something's going to come out of there.
For listening. Have joined
It's not a
the
spoiler
Sunday
if you know it
Emergency
because of the fact the
bringing
camera
this
zoomed
news
in on
as
it.
it develops.
So,
We urge you to
Like, I've only seen this film once,
Yeah.
I don't remember most of it, and I know now from that camera zoom in, something's going to come out that door.
I know what's coming.
Sorry about that squeaky noise, this is this chair, it's really shit.
Protection from the wholesale murder, which apparently is engulfing much of the nation. Law enforcement officials are at a loss to explain or even at this hour, even to theorize about the reasons for this wave of murder.
That hammering was useless. He was just hitting the door.
That's just frustration.
Yeah. He did well until that point. At that point, he was just literally hitting wood with a hammer.
Tell them to go home and lock their doors and windows.
Now it's time to have a
We
smoke.
don't know what kind of murder
Which was very normal and standard back in the 60s.
Socially acceptable and random.
Also, if you're in a situation where you might die, I don't think I would be bothered. I would probably have a smoke myself. I'd be like, hey, I've never done it before. I'm probably going to die. I might as well have it. Just see what it's like. It's not going to kill me.
Oh no, I couldn't run away because my lungs were fucking so shite. I've died.
but act like animals. Some eyewitnesses tell of seeing victims who look as though they had been torn apart. This whole ghastly story began developing 2 days ago with the report of the slaying of a family of 7 in their rural home near Belfort. Since then, reports of such senseless killings began snowballing.
Hunting rifle.
Yeah, and what did you say you thought that was?
I did not say it may have been
Oh
Valley
no,
shoes.
is that Valley shoes?
I had only seen the trigger bit and it looked like shoes.
It's triggers to be Valley.
Shut it, you cow.
Don't worry, I'll
No,
pick you up.
I agree that I sounded stupid when I said that.
Ooh, Clark.
Oh, yes it is! And I bet they didn't even get any money from Clark's for advertising that.
Eastern portion of Texas. Similar killings have been reported around the Houston and Galveston areas, but nothing like...
I found a gun and some bullets out there.
It was only late yesterday
Oh, and
when it
these?
first became clear we were facing some kind of national emergency. When first reports began filtering in, newsmen and law enforcement agencies were of the opinion
This place is boarded up pretty solid now.
in nature. However, as these
We ought to be all right here for a while.
dramatically, it was soon apparent that
We have
this
a
was
gun
something
and
more than the
bullets.
usual run of lawlessness.
Food and the radio.
Began to suspect an obscure kind of conspiracy.
Sooner or later, someone
Things as
bound to come and get us out.
creatures from outer space. So again, we
You've got to appreciate how long this film actually goes when there's not a lot happening. It's just like the two of them,
Hey, that's us. We're doing all right.
mostly him just like,
Oh, she's
Doing
still
everything.
pretty fucking shell shocked.
Yeah.
And further details of this
Post traumatic
continuing story.
stress, if you
Look,
will.
I don't know.
he's
if you're
boarded
here,
up everything, he's
but I'm going upstairs.
set the house up for defence except from that window behind him, which is pretty
Either
clear.
that or it's just this is a bit wood or a very low curtain.
That could be a bit of a goof, that they've
Everything
completely
is all
missed
right
that.
for now. I'll be back to reinforce the windows and doors later.
Oh wait, no, he said he'll be back,
You'll be
he,
alright now,
he just
okay?
hasn't done that yet, that's my bad.
Okay.
I thought too far ahead, and he was right there with me.
You took it too literal.
He thought with me.
Victims show evidence of having been partially devoured. Consistent reports from witnesses to the effect that people who acted as though they were in a kind of trance were killing and eating their victims prompted authorities to examine the bodies of some of the victims. Medical authorities in Cumberland have concluded that in all cases, the killers are eating the flesh of the people they murdered. Repeating this latest bulletin just received moments ago from Cumberland, Maryland, civil defense authorities have told newsmen that murder victims show evidence of having been partially devoured by their murderers. Medical examination of victims' bodies shows conclusively that the killers are eating the flesh of the people they kill. And so this incredible story becomes more ghastly with each report. It's difficult to imagine such a thing actually happening, but these are the reports we have been receiving and passing on to you. Reports which have been verified as completely
It's a cannibal
as is possible in
holocaust.
this confused situation. It is happening, and it would appear that
no.
no one
I've heard that's like a pretty terrible film. Oh wait, they're not dead.
No, they're not.
Well, they could be, because it's hard to tell, because the makeup doesn't really give anything away. But the fact that they are not attacking her seems like they are alive. I forgot there was more people in this. I thought it was just the two of them.
No.
Is true. No further details
See the dude with
available
the
at this
t-shirt?
time.
Yes.
He was actually a Google dancer.
could use some help.
That's the
Yeah.
cellar. It's the safest place.
That's amazing.
He was their idea of a movie star at the
How are
time.
we supposed to know what was going on? Could have been those things for all we knew.
That girl was screaming. Sure, you must know what a girl screaming sounds like. Those things don't make any noise. Anybody would know somebody ever needed help.
Look, it's kind of hard to hear what's going on from down there.
We thought we could hear.
Yeah, he just said those things don't make any noise, but when he was setting the fire to the chair, they were making quite a lot of noise, right? You heard that too? It wasn't just me.
You know the whole smashing the
To know
truck
what was going on.
beforehand.
They were kind of like getting all about the fire, so a bit of contradiction in the storyline there.
Like, and he's been hammering up the house pretty good.
Yeah, he's probably just knackered.
He smacked the door frame a few times just to let him know
We
what
went
he
into a safe place, and you're telling us we
He's
gotta
got a
risk
bruise on
our
his head.
lives just because somebody might need help, huh?
I don't know if he's been introduced yet, but
All
that
right,
is
why don't we
Mr. Cooper.
settle this?
Mr. Cooper?
Mr.
We
Cooper.
came out. Okay, we're here.
He's just knocked over an empty bottle.
But not even moving very
Oh,
much.
it's a ghost. Yeah, it was a zombie. I mean, there's no ghosts in this film. It's all zombies. Oh, sorry. I'll mute us.
Insane. The cellar's the safest place.
I'm telling you, they can't get in here.
And I'm telling you, those things turned over our car. We were damn lucky to get away at all. Now you tell me those things can't get through this lousy pile of wood?
His wife and kids downstairs. Kids hurt.
Well, I still think we're better off up here.
We could strengthen everything up, Mr. Cooper.
With all of us working, we can fix this place up in no time. We have everything we need up here.
We can take all that stuff downstairs with us. Man, you're really crazy. You know that? You got 1,000,000 windows up here. All these windows, you're gonna make them strong enough to keep these things out, huh?
I told you those things don't have any strength. I smashed 3 of them and pushed another one out the door.
Did he just say those things don't have any strength?
He didn't have much strength, so he smashed through them and chucked another one at the
That's
door.
my point.
But one smashed through a window of a car.
Yeah, with a brick. Unlike the third smash.
I mean, like, they actually have physicality, though.
This place is gonna be crawling with them.
Well,
And
that many, they'll
some brain
probably
function.
Wherever we are.
But,
Look,
matter of fact,
The cellar.
Mr. Cooper here,
the cellar, there's only one door.
there was
right? Just
two
one door, that's
competing
all we
sort
have to
of
protect.
advertisers,
Well, I fixed it so it locks and
George
bolts
Ramirez
from the
company
inside.
and
But up here,
his-
all these windows,
him
why,
and
we
his
never
wife
know
are
where they were gonna
actually
hit us next.
competitors,
You got a point, Mr.
but
Cooper.
came together to meet
But
in the
down in the
movie.
cellar, there's
Oh,
no
wow,
place
that's really
to run
cool.
to. I mean, if
Thank
they
you.
did get in.
Thank you,
there's
Mr.
no back
Facts.
exit. We'd be done with
I
it.
can't say I like the film.
We can get out of here. if
He also
we have
did a
to.
talk on
And we
it,
got windows to see what's going
so
on
he knows a
outside.
lot.
But down there,
I know
with
enough
no
to be
windows,
dangerous
if
about
a
it.
rescue party did come, we wouldn't even know it.
Alright.
Cellar is the
Get off your high horse.
No, my soapbox is comfortable.
I don't know, Mr. Cooper. I think he's right. You know how many's out there?
I don't know. Maybe 6 or 7.
Look, you two can do whatever you like. I'm going back down to the cellar, and you better decide. Because I'm going to board up that door, and I'm not going to unlock it again no matter what happens.
Now, wait a minute, Mr. Cooper.
No, I'm not going to wait. I've made my decision, now you make yours.
Now, wait a minute. Let's think about this. We can make it to the cellar if we have to. And if we do decide to stay down there, we'll need some things from up here. So let's at least consider this a while.
Who opened the cellar door?
You boxed yourself into
It's,
selling those things, getting the house from
Mr.
Pat.
Cooper.
At least
Oh,
you
right.
have
Right.
a chance.
Or the Google
Oh, they
dancer.
were the ones that came from the cellar.
Yeah. 'Cause he's already
Ah,
had
that's pretty
doors,
good. See, I assumed that zombies were going to come from there when it got
A
open.
lot out back.
Because they can obviously open doors because of the fact that they have functional brains. Oh my god!
Well, some-
Oh shit! That was actually genuinely creepy.
Yeah.
It's just been shot in the heart, and it's like,
And that sets precedent that, okay, shooting him in the chest doesn't do jack shit. So what's he gonna do? I'm gonna shoot him again in the chest. Reinforce that fuck all happens.
look at that.
Aim for the
That,
head.
like, that is really well done.
There you go, that sets the rule right there.
Even for a film this old, watching it now, that is still creepy. Just seeing
Oh, yeah.
that, like, the getting shot somewhere that would kill any normal, hi naked person,
Yep.
any normal person. It's just like,
One naked art student.
I'm not dead. Kill me properly. Shot me again in the chest. I'm still not dead. Shot in the head. That's where the rules begin. The
Love
zombie
this
rules.
tree.
Oh my
I
god!
know, it's a pub.
Hey, it's meat.
So anything living will have a nom of that.
You're crazy. Those things are going to be at every window and door in this place. We've got to get down into the cellar.
Go down in that damn cellar. Get out of here!
I'm taking the girl with me.
Leave her here. Keep your hands off her. And everything else that's up here, too. Because if I stay up here, I'm fighting for everything up here.
Why
The
would
radio
you want
and
to
the
take
food's
the girl
part of
with
what
him?
I'm fighting for.
I have no
Now, if you're going
idea.
down
He's
the
just
cellar
like,
again.
I'm taking a girl with me.
Unless he's just being really
He's insane.
overprotective.
We've got to have food down there. We've got a right.
This is your house.
We've got a right.
You going down there with him?
Well,
Yes or no? This is your last chance. No beating around the bush.
listen, I got a kid down there. She can't possibly, I couldn't bring her up here. She can't possibly take all the racket and those things smashing through the windows.
Well, you're her father. If you're stupid enough to go die in that trap, that's your business. However, I am not stupid enough to follow you. It is tough for the kid that her old man is so stupid. Now, you get the hell down in the cellar. You can be the boss down there.
Burn.
That was pretty brutal. That burn. He's gonna have to apply ointment to the burned area.
It's funny, you know, your father's so
I
stupid.
mean, Mr. Cooper, with your help, we could... With my help?
Let him go, man. His mind is made up. Just let him go.
Wait a minute.
Let him go.
Judy, come on up.
He's got tough decisions to make. Sorry.
There you go.
Ah, more people.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead.
To answer the Google.
Wait, that's his daughter.
No, that's not Dor.
I was gonna say she's like she's almost the same age as him. Well, maybe not. He's kind of bald and looks about
If we
40.
stick together, man, we can fix it up real good. There's lots of places we can run to up here. Mr. Cooper, we'd all be a lot better off if all three of us were working together.
Hey. Hey, kid. He's wrong, you know. I'm not boxing myself in down there.
This radio station will remain on the air day and night.
That flame.
It's fine.
Well,
What?
now.
Why did he use a match to light the torch when he could have?
What about
To light the
Tom?
fire when he could have just
They
used
wanna
his.
stay
I
up there
suppose that would have
alone.
burnt his hand. I solved my own riddle. So that's the daughter. Well,
The daughter is the one on the table.
she's sick and dying.
Man and a
She's,
girl.
well,
We heard you screaming.
she's,
Yeah, but I didn't know who they
dying.
were, and I wasn't
Going to
about
be a zombie.
take
You
any unnecessary
you don't
chances.
know.
Of course not, then.
You don't know if she's being attacked physically or if it's something else.
Oh, so it's not one of those like when
don't
anyone
know.
dies around that vicinity, they're going to become a zombie kind of thing. It's
Oh,
a
you
certain kind of.
You don't
They've
know
got to
the
be bitten.
extent to why she's
Is she all right?
unconscious.
She feels
Now you got
warm.
Mrs.
Maybe
Cooper,
it's
who was
shock.
also the
Where'd
makeup
you get the
artist.
bandage?
She looks a bit like Helena Bonham Carter.
Let them stay upstairs. Let them. Too many ways those monsters can get in up there. We'll see who's right. We'll see when they come begging me to let them in down here.
That's important, isn't it?
What?
To be right.
Said
everybody
too
else
many
is
ways
wrong.
for them to
What do
get
you
in
mean by that?
upstairs, but how many ways for them to get out downstairs?
That's what the other guy was told.
Does anyone
Yeah,
up
there's
there
just
know
the
why
one.
we're being
It's
attacked?
going back upstairs, which
Whatever
they're
it is, it isn't just
what if
happened
something's
here.
coming down the stairs?
Some
There's
kind
no
of
way to get
mass
out
murder
then.
going on everywhere.
That is a death trap.
The radio said to stay inside.
Fair and simple.
Radio upstairs. I heard a news bulletin.
And
There's
if
a
she
radio
does become
upstairs and you boarded us in
a
down
zombie,
here?
then
I know what I'm doing.
they're
What did
screwed.
it
They're
say?
trapped in
Stop
there.
it.
Their only route's upstairs, and if upstairs gets
There's mass
compromised,
murder
they have nowhere
everywhere,
to go.
And people are supposed to look for a safe place to hide.
Take the boards off that door.
We are staying down here, Helen.
Harry, that radio is at least some kind of communication. If the authorities know what's happening, well, they'll send people for us to tell us what to do. How are we going to know what's going on if we lock ourselves in this dungeon? We may not enjoy living together, but dying together isn't going to solve anything. Those people aren't our enemies.
Mr. Cooper. Mr. Cooper, Ben found a television set upstairs.
Let's go up. Tom?
Yeah.
So this is where Ben's
If Julie
name
would
is
come down
possibly
here
mentioned
a
for
few
the first
minutes,
time.
Harry and I can
Possibly,
come
and
upstairs.
no, Tom.
Okay, yeah, right away.
Who's Tom?
Tom's the go-go dancer.
That guy.
That guy.
Oh,
Look, honey.
Okay.
Nothing's going to get
I
done.
don't know what his
And,
missus' name
it's
is.
up here.
yes, that's everyone but
Do
that
this.
woman's name being mentioned so far.
Or at least it was probably mentioned once.
Yeah, we might have been
Okay,
talking
open
over
up.
that bit.
I'll take good care of her, Helen.
She's all I have.
Why don't you go upstairs now?
Her brother was killed.
Where's the proof?
I gotta go help Ben.
Objection!
You know, he pointed out the fact that none of us have seen him be killed.
True.
So that was very assumptuous of him to say that our brother was killed. That he probably was.
No, you're right enough beforehand. That is Marilyn Easton is Helen.
Yeah, she's
I
Helen.
forgot what the daughter's name is now.
But yeah, she's got no Fruity Loops, not the animation recording thing, but like she's a proper Fruit Loop right now because of how distressing everything has been on her brain.
Don't be afraid of me. I'm Helen Cooper, Harry's wife.
This place is ridiculous. Look at this. There's a million weak spots up here. Give me one of those.
Her brother was killed.
And they talk about these windows. I can't see a damn thing. There could be 15 million of those things out there. That's how much good these windows are.
Why don't you do something to help somebody?
Here, I have it. Drag a couple of those chairs together.
There's a socket over here. Now, you better watch this and try to understand what's going on. I don't want anyone's life on my hands.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I don't want to hear any more from you, mister. If you stay up here, you take orders from me. And that includes leaving the girl alone.
It's on, it's on. There's no sound. Play with the rabbit ears.
Reports, incredible as they seem.
So for anyone watching beyond the 70s, that is how people used to get signal to their TVs.
Feeling
being
that,
committed by creatures
an aerial
who feast upon the flesh of their victims.
Most TVs had rabbit ears,
First
or
eyewitness accounts of this
just like
grisly
aerials coming out of it.
development came from people who were understandably frightened,
Even when I was a
almost
kid, like,
incoherent.
had little portable aerials that you
And
could put into the
newsmen
TV to
first
get some signal.
discounted those eyewitness
You know,
descriptions
the
as
next door
being
neighbour for me
beyond
died
belief. However,
recently, adjusting his
reports
aerial.
persisted.
But
Medical
the reception
examinations
was
of
great.
some of the victims
Oh my god, you brought puns into this!
partially
Fuck's
devoured.
sake! I was gonna genuinely feel sorry for you there. Be like, your next door neighbour died fixing his aerial. I was like, oh my god, that's quite a shame. And you fucking done a complete 180, pulled out the pun and fucked it all. Anyway,
It has
back
been
to the
established
movie.
that persons who have recently died have been returning to life and committing acts of murder. A widespread investigation of reports from funeral homes, morgues, and hospitals has concluded that the unburied dead are coming back to life and seeking human victims. It's hard for us here to believe what we're reporting to you, but it does seem to be a fact. When this emergency first began, radio and television was advising people to stay inside, behind locked doors for safety. Well, that situation has now changed, and we're able to report a definite course of action for you. Civil defense machinery has been organized to provide rescue stations with food, shelter, medical treatment, and protection by armed National Guardsmen. Stay tuned to the broadcasting stations in your local area for this list of rescue stations. This list will be repeated throughout our news coverage. Look for the name of the rescue station nearest you and make your way to that location as soon as possible.
So we have that truck. If we can get some gas, we can get out of here.
There's a pump out by the shed.
I know, that's why I pulled in here, but it's locked.
Emergency meeting called this afternoon by the President. Since convening this conference of the Presidential Cabinet, the FBI, the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the CIA has not produced any public information. Why are space experts being consulted about an earthbound emergency? So far, all the betting on the answer to that question centers on the
It's
recent
really
Explorer
weird,
satellite shot to Venus.
We've shot this in black and white. We're
That
watching black
satellite,
and
you
white
recall,
TV,
started back
and you
to
can't
Earth,
read the
but
fucking
never got here.
text.
That's true, because
vehicle which
the
orbited
colour of
Venus
the
and then
text
was
on
purposely
the screen
destroyed
is the same
by
colour
NASA
as the guy's
when
shirt.
scientists discovered it was carrying
It's like
a mysterious high-level radiation.
Indiana?
Something,
Could
I'm
that
guessing it was supposed
radiation
to be
be
high school.
somehow responsible
Yeah.
for the wholesale murders we're now
That's
suffering?
pretty good point out. Like,
Newsman
How-
Don
well,
It's just
Quinn
been
in
that-
Washington
how would they notice it though? Like, looking at the
Well, they're
screen.
not playing in black and white.
No, but the TV would still be black and white though, with the white.
True.
You're coming from a meeting
And
regarding the explosion.
this bit here, they actually filmed in Washington.
Yes, that
But
was
they
the
didn't actually have
subject of the
permits
meeting.
to do
I feel there is a
it.
connection
Stuck
between
putting
this and the
little
phenomenon.
flags
There's a
on the end of the
definite
cars just to make it
connection.
look official.
A definite
Really?
connection.
Yeah.
So they were ignored by security and stuff
One of the
because of
quickest
it.
takes they had to
There
do.
was a very high degree of
They
radiation.
didn't actually have authority to do it.
I'm not sure
That
that's
is
certain at all. I
really
don't think that has been
irrefutable information that we have at
He felt like it's probably like a security guard in the background running towards him like, "Hey, what are you doing here? Get in my property!" Well, not my property, but
Get off my
president's
lawn.
property. Who was the president in the 60s? 66? What was it?
Oh,
What year was
everything
it?
is
16.
being done that
16.
can be done.
We'll have to hurry for our next meeting.
President Truman.
Professor, you feel that there is a definite connection between definite connection as far as Dr.
After
Miller
Kennedy.
himself. Doctor,
Harry
please.
Truman? No,
I thought we
Was it
decided
Harry
that
Truman?
is
Yeah,
not proved
Harry
yet.
Truman.
Was the satellite when the satellite was exploded? The usual amount of radiation enough
No, it
to
was
cause
Kennedy.
mutation
It was
under certain
JFK that was
circumstances.
assassinated.
Could have
Oh wait, no, not JFK.
That's John F. Kennedy. Martin Luther King. Just after
Okay,
Martin
then
Luther
John
King.
Kennedy, that'll be the president.
So most likely Kennedy was president at this time.
Later this afternoon.
This has nothing to do with film. We just really want to talk about who's in power at this moment in time when they were filming in front of the White House, pretty much
We are everything possible.
without permission,
No, we have to try to get out of
which
here.
is why they had to basically look official and then run away.
If we could get care in there, we could get help for her.
Cosmo is one of the world's foremost authorities on space science and technology.
Willard. I saw a sign that said Willard.
Any moment.
It's only about 17 miles from here.
You know this area. You from around here?
Judy and I are both from around here. We were on our way up to the lake to go swimming. And Judy had a radio, and we heard the first reports about this. So we knew the old house was here, and we came in and found the lady upstairs dead. Then these other people came. We went down into the basement and put a bar across the door, and it is pretty strong.
How can we possibly get away from here? We've got a sick child, 2 women, 1 woman out of her head, 3 men, and the place is surrounded with these things.
For NASA. Dr. Grimes, your entire staff,
Who was president?
I know, has
Lyndon
been
B.
working
Johnson.
very hard to find some
Unrelated
solution to...
Yeah,
We were
finally
all
read the
wrong.
text.
Do you have any answers?
We are definitely at
Yes, we have some
Greensburg
answers.
Green Hospital.
But first, let me
So
stress
green.
the importance of seeking
Yes,
medical
with
attention
4 o'clock.
for anyone who's been injured in any way.
Now you have to do a completely different Google search. Get on it!
How bad has your kid been hurt?
Good advice, Doctor. Now, how about the basic
Well,
Look, you go down there and tell... Now, Judy? Yeah, you tell Judy to come up here and you stay with the kid, all right?
direct action taken with regard to the Venus probe. In the cold room at the university, we had a cadaver from which all 4 limbs had been amputated. Sometime early this morning, it opened its eyes and began to move its trunk. It was dead, but it opened its eyes and tried to move.
They want you upstairs. Did she ask for me?
She hasn't done anything.
I don't understand. Baby. It's Mommy.
I heard. I'll come back down as soon as I find out what they want.
Thank you, Judy.
The body should be disposed of at once, preferably by cremation.
Well, how long after death, then, does the body become reactivated?
It's only a matter of minutes.
Minutes? Well, that doesn't give people time to make any arrangements.
No, you're right. It doesn't give them time to make funeral arrangements. The bodies must be carried to the street and burned. They must be burned immediately. Soak them with gasoline and burn them. The bereaved will have to forego the dubious comforts that a funeral service will give. They're just dead flesh and dangerous.
I see.
Judy, I need you to find some bedspreads or sheets to tear up into small strips, okay? Is there a fruit cellar here?
Yes.
We need some bottles or jars. Make Molotov cocktails and hold them out while we try to escape.
Hey, there's a big can of kerosene down there.
I'll see what I can find.
I'll look for the bottles.
There's a big key ring down there. There may be a key to the gas pump on it.
I'll check.
We can toss the cocktails from a window upstairs. Meantime, a couple of us can go out and try to get the gas and come back for the rest of the people.
But that'll leave a door open someplace.
Yeah, that's right. It better be this door. It's closer to the truck. Before we go out, we'll put some supplies behind the cellar door. While we're gone, the rest of you can hold up in there.
I found some fruit jars in the cellar. And there's a key on here that's labeled for the gas pump out back.
I'm not really that used to the truck. I found it abandoned.
I can handle the truck, no sweat.
Just a little bit of Deus Ex there, isn't
You and
there?
I'll go.
I think it's like such a coincidence that everything is happening in a good way right there. It's just
Behind
like,
the cellar door.
found the key for a truck that I don't think works. I can make it work.
Tom, you and I will have to unboard this door.
I'm just
After
a
you find the
handyman.
cocktails, you
I
hustle
can make
back
things
down here
work.
and lock this door. It's no good to board it up because we'll have to get back in quickly. After we get the gas and get back into the house, then we'll worry about getting everybody into the truck. Now let's move it.
Place to leave safely, except to the rescue station, which have been set up. Indications are that before this emergency is over, we will need many, many more such rescue stations.
You always have a smile for me. How can you smile like that all the time? How many do you have done?
That is a jar
Come on,
of,
honey, we gotta move.
what is it, alcohol or is it juice?
Tom, are you sure about the phone?
The phone is
A jar of
dead.
peach tea.
All
It's
you
not
get is a
jam,
recorded
it's
message.
liquid, it's just a standard liquid,
If I
it's
can only
like
call
fluid.
the folks.
No way
They're
can it
going
be
to be so worried
jam.
about us.
Everything will be all right. As soon as we get
it's
to
supposed to be
Willard,
flammable
we'll call
or
them.
what?
They might even be there.
I don't know, I thought he was going to offer
I know.
her a drink, but then he picked it up and then put it down.
Here, it's fine. We found moonshine.
Tom,
Maybe it is like liquid, like flammable
are you
liquid.
sure we're doing the right
Because
thing,
they are
Tom?
cutting
What,
fabric,
about getting out of
could be
here?
making
Yeah.
Well,
cocktails.
the television said that's the right thing
I
to
don't
do.
think
We've got
they
to get
they
to a
didn't go out
rescue
to the
station.
pump or whatever.
I don't know.
Come on, honey, you're starting to sound like Mr. Cooper now.
But why do you have to go out there?
Look, I know how to handle that truck, and I can handle the pump. Ben doesn't know anything about that stuff.
But we're safe in here.
For how long, honey? We're safe now. But there's going to be more and more of those things.
I know all that.
Hey, listen. Remember when we had the big flood? Remember how difficult it was for us to convince you that it was right to leave? Remember? Remember we had to go to Willard then? This isn't a passing thing, honey. It's not like just a wind passing through. We've got to do something, and fast.
I just don't want you to go out there, that's all.
Hey, Smiley. Where's that big smile for me? Boy, you're sure no use at all, are you? We've got work to do, honey. And you...
Smooch.
You just said then she bites into his neck. She is not a vampire. She would more likely bite into his face if she was a zombie. But she's neither. She's human. She just wanted a kiss.
We better get her downstairs.
What the fuck is his obsession with getting Barbara downstairs?
I have to question the nurse.
She's basically inanimate right now.
Dying daughter, Mrs. downstairs. Let's get the random woman down here.
Yeah, let's just...
Would like to leave.
No.
Yes.
Yes, I would
Barbara's
like to
first
leave.
actual robotic decision in a long time is to go downstairs.
You know, during this film there was a 2-month break before you actually got the final scene.
Was that between when Barbara wakes up and goes to sleep?
Good luck.
Thank you.